tayari kijana ni mgonjwa. Lakini tunaongea na niambia mama, mambo itakuwa sawa. Mambo itakuwa sawa. Mambo itakuwa sawa. Na mimi nasema ninakuanga na kijana mmoja wa ajabu sana. Kijana wangu anakuanga strong sana. Kuangalia upande palikuwa na sink, kawaida ya bath sink. Nikapata chupa ya dawa.
Depression is that friend of yours who you always talk to. Is that friend of yours who you have been having a conversation with. It is a mental health awareness month. It's May. And a lot of things is going on in our world today. Too much trouble, too much things that is going on. Your neighbor, your parent, your friend, that one person that you always see, always laughing, smiling, and happy. They might not be okay, you know. They might be just hiding something inside them that you don't know. It's crazy world, and mental health is something that we don't know, we underrate, but it's a bigger issue now. It's something that we should be considering to look, something that is so critical in our world today. That person that you always see happy, your parent, your friend, your co-worker, your boss, you may think that they are okay, but what if they are fighting something inside them that you don't know? They have something compressing inside them, so eating them inside that you don't know how to help. It creates a world. A friend of mine back in the day was telling us that they were talking with a friend during the day. They were laughing, they were smiling, they were talking, just general conversation, you know. And one evening she decided to visit her in a place because, you know, that's our best friends do. And when she goes there, she meets the friend holding a knife on her chest, and she took action. I kept thinking that if this friend of ours could not show up, the worst could have happened to this friend of ours. The other day on the news, there is this guy from a certain college. A father comes and visits him because the boy was not okay for sure, so the father was coming to pick him from school. You know, very smart kid, a very promising future ahead of himself. And then in the cube, the boy just leaves the fathers there having a conversation, says, "Let me go to the loo," and then he flies from 5-building tall building, and that's at the end of himself. It's crazy world, you know. And when I was thinking about this story, I was asking myself questions like, what goes on in the mind of someone, that victim, someone who is going through that? What are they thinking? What are they thinking that moment? Like, I'm thinking about, I want to jump in this building. I want to do away with my life. I want to do this. What goes on in the mind? I have never understood that, because it's something serious. The other day, there is this story of this mom who was saying that, we were talking with my son. I could never suspect something was going on.
Watoto wetu wanapitia mambo mazito. Niliwaambia mtoto wangu kwa ajili ya suicide. Mtoto wangu alikuwa ameandikwa Family Bank, na akasumbuliwa na akaniambia anaacha kazi. Nikambembeleza, hata mimi niko na imani kama ya Wakisii. Nikaanza kumwambia aenda kazi, akaniambia mami, I cannot do that. Na mtoto wangu akaacha kazi. Alipoacha kazi ni 2019 na amepata mtoto wangu anaendelea kuzama into depression. Lakini mtoto wangu akaingia into depression kwa sababu alipopata kazi hakuna msabato anamuelewa. Tayari kijana ni mgonjwa. Lakini tunaongea na niambia mama, mambo itakuwa sawa. Mambo itakuwa sawa. Mambo itakuwa sawa. Na mimi nasema ninakuanga na kijana mmoja wa ajabu sana. Kijana wangu anakuanga strong sana. Huyu Danu wangu ni wa maajabu sana. Hapendi kujilegeza. Kumbe mtoto anakufia ndani. Amekaa kwa hiyo kazi for 5 months. Anangoja, alikuwa anafanya kwa real estate. Anangoja alipwe pesa nyingi, nirudi kuletewa hizo pesa, nikalia, nikaziona kama takataka. Mtoto wangu akaamka siku moja Monday, nikampigia, tukapiga story, akaniambia unaona venye Mungu anatupenda mami, sasa hata nitaenda, nataka kupigwa transfer niende Malindi. Na mimi namwambia usiende Malindi, huko ni mbali sana, nitakumiss. Lakini akaniambia tutaona, lakini mambo itakuwa sawa. In fact tuna pesa nyingi sana na ngoja itoke. Hiyo pesa ikitokea nitakuja tuone venye tutatengeneza nyumbani. Na mimi namwambia hapana, wacha na mambo ya nyumbani, jipange na familia. Ananiambia hapana, nitagawa, zitatosha. Ng'ang'ana akiwa kwa bafu. Kapigana na shawa za kazishika, aliposhikwa na uchungu mwingi ameanguka hapo. Anaangalia juu hivi. And he kuangalia upande palikuwa na sink, kawaida ya bafu sink. Nikapata chupa ya dawa. Nika collapse.
He was having a good job, he was having a family. And she says, I wish I knew I could have helped my son. And she started now questioning God. God, where were you? Where were you? She started to feel guilty because she could have helped her son, but she could not know what was going on in his head at the moment because it just happened. It's what it is. It's a crazy world. Now these stories, they're so crazy. People are doing away with people. Like there's a lot of famous and happening in our country, and you wonder what is going on. You may think these people are okay. You may think that that person that you're seeing there is okay. People are going through a lot. People are going through situations in this life, and you may not know what is going on with them. And when I was thinking about this story, I was like, God, please help us, because you may not know what is going on to my friend's mind. Think about this way. You are a girl, you were talking to your boyfriend, just having conversation, you were given a retreat, you were given a vacation, you were from Bahamas, Diani, and you are so happy, but you can't read what is inside them, what they're thinking at that moment. And it's scary for sure. It's very, very scary, because think about it this way. The boy is so good, he's so happy, and you don't know what to help because there's no problem that they're showing, no issue. And then the next thing you see, they are on a balcony, man. It's so sad for our generation. We are social being. Social media inachangia sana. Social media takes part in cause this loneliness, people living alone, people going through a lot because they find solace in social media, scrolling, bottomless pit, as they call it. And we don't have time to bond with each other to know our issues. We are social animals, but we don't social. We don't have a conversation. We don't have bonds. We don't talk to people. And when I was thinking about someone just decided to take away their life, I was thinking about it like, if this someone is thinking about that, are they thinking that now I'm trying to eliminate myself, then I put the end to this problem, troubles I'm going through in life? I think when you do away with your life is not the solution, but I think that person is not thinking about that at that moment, because tell me why someone will just go there and decide to jump over a very, very high cliff, and they think, no, it's not normal. It's not something that you can say. They're thinking about it. Someone is diving deep into drugs and they think this is the best solution because they can numb their pain at the moment. I'm thinking about it this way. When someone is going through something, that boy was content, and because they had no noise to say, something because it was shameful. When you say something like that is shameful, so they compress that thing. It's like a balloon. You keep compressing air in it, putting air in it, putting air in it, putting air in it, and one day it just burst and there's no help. I'm thinking about that girl who was raped, and whenever she talk about it, the system is so rigged, it's so broken, they can't help her, and she has to live with that thing. Maybe she was by the father, by the cousin, by the uncle, by a stranger, and she's not moving out of this thing. She's living with it. It's like a balloon compressing the air, and someday it will burst, and it will be sad for her. So sad for her. So every time, always be kind to someone and avoid being so alone sometimes, because it is better to talk to a friend, even if it's 1 minute a day, even if it's 2 minutes a day. At least you start now seeing the meaning of life, because when you stay alone, when you go to social media, and you're going through something, and you're on social media just scrolling and getting fed by things. Talk to someone. Have a friend that you can trust, someone who will not judge you, even if you're going through the weirdest thing in the world. Talk to someone. Go out there, interact with a stranger, say hi to a stranger, feel good. We are social animals. Just don't stay there, and avoid overconsumption of social media, because this one is really taking so much part in our loneliness, especially Generation Z. We're so anxious, and you come to realize that depression is that friend of yours who you always talk to. Is that friend of yours who you have been having a conversation with, having future together, thinking about buying that beautiful car, building that house, go for that vacation. Is that friend of yours who you are thinking about starting a business together as partners? Depression is that person, the friend you are with in choir. Depression, that person who you were sitting next to in church, who was so quiet, listening to the word of God, and it was nourishing their souls, and they were good with it. That is depression to you, man. Someone who is hiding something inside them, but they are trying to act cool, nonchalant, nothing is affecting me. It's so sad for our generation. It's so sad. Stay guided as well. I kept thinking about, if you lose you, don't wait until the last day when you were nowhere to go, until you were doing away with your life. No. Well, you can go to a counselor if you feel like, for sure. And one funny thing about these mental illnesses is that sometimes people don't know they're going through them. Sometimes people just stay with them and they don't know something is bad inside them. They don't know something is eating them inside, and they are just living possessed, and you feel like, I just have to stop it from happening. If you've watched this show from, you can see the way people are so stressed out, and someone is going through a lot, and they feel like they're gonna burst. In the moment they're gonna burst, and yeah, it's just crazy up there. Stay guided, man. Stay guided. Talk to a parent, talk to a guardian, talk to someone. Always make sure that you are around someone, Make sure that you talk to people. Yes, it doesn't matter for how long, but you can do this. And always know that depression is that one person sitting next to you who's laughing with you, having good time together with you, sharing a meal with. And one good thing about talking about it is that whenever you talk about it, they say problem shared is a problem half solved. So when you talk about it, you don't have to carry the burdens by yourself. At least you will have eased a little of it. Half of it will be solved. Set yourselves out there. Go meet people. Talk to people. And Do you realize that the problem that you think is a problem to you, or just a little thing that was stressing you? Because people go through a lot in this world. There's someone who's going 10 times worse than what you're going through today. So be kind to yourself, okay? Don't give up on yourself, because the moment you give up on yourself, that is that. There's no reversing that. It is on narrator Ben Sai. Make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, and you share to a friend. Let us spread the gospel. Let's spread it to the world. Thank you.